Okay.
Hello, can you hear me?
Zindagi hai ya nahi.
Hey guys, this is
Goodness.
Luke who sang in Hindi, okay, and this is Prabh who sang in English. So don't get confused. Now over to Prashant.
I have to find some different language, maybe Russian. Niet. That's the only thing I know.
So
Anything
good
for my pies.
good to see all three, and
Yeah, good to
again
see you
back
guys.
Always
to the same platform.
1 year. I mean, 23, I don't know, but 2023 for me flew by. I think maybe because I have kids. Like with kids, the time, the saying with kids is the years fly by, but the days crawl. And like the year flew by. I blinked and it was now.
Yep.
That's true.
You know what I'm saying? You guys, we good. So my plan was do a little introduction, talk about what the episode's going to be. We're going to reflect on 2023, what we're going to look forward to 2024, and then I'll start with you, Prab, then Prashant, then me, and then anything else we want to say afterwards.
No, senior first.
Yeah, that's why you're first.
No, you don't reveal the age, man. I'm 10
That's why you're first, Prab. You're senior here.
I'm 10 years younger than you. Okay.
Okay, I'll start. Then Prashant and Prab will close us out. How's that?
Yeah.
Okay.
Prab is a good closer.
Yeah.
He's executive. He knows how to close deals, so he'll start us. He'll end us up.
Good finisher.
No. I will be act like a filler.
Yeah, right. You're the pillar, not the filler. You're the pillar of this show. Prabh Nair.
Sure. Yeah.
Should we start?
What is the agenda today? So what is a special we have made for our subscribers, our viewers, students?
Let's start off with this. Mr. Nair, first we want to say welcome to all the security professionals of past, present, and definitely the future. That's going to be the whole agenda for this and next year. The triumvirate is now here. Our names are, in case you didn't know, our names are Prabh Mohan, Prashant Nair, and Luke Prashant Prabh. Welcome you guys to the last episode of the 2023 calendar year.
It's Luke Nair, Prabh Ahmed.
Yeah, Luke Nair, Prashant Ahmed, and let's go with Prabh. That sometimes makes and Luke Chappell and if you guys notice that
Mike will offend it.
Yeah.
If you guys have noticed, if you're watching this video, it's not you that Mike I'm talking about. We have a friend in Kerala whose also name is Mike Chappell.
Oh, Mike Chappell from Kerala. Yeah, I remember him.
Yeah.
He recommended some really good Hindi movies for me.
Yeah. We can bring Larry Kumar also next time. and Kali Sharma.
Yeah, let's that's too good. Sean Gibson, I'm sure also be here. Sean Conrad will also be
here. Definitely John Kumar.
If you guys have noticed, we mixed up the names because there's actually a very, very privileged reason that our names sometimes get mixed up, which is the point of this season-ending show for us. Because look, the three of us wanted to do this episode just to thank everyone for everything in 2023, as well as all many years before. It's not lost on us that hundreds of CISSPs, CISSPs, CCs, every day for the last 365 days, the Earth orbits the sun, has mentioned our three names and thanked us for being a part of their success. We appreciate you. We see you. We acknowledge your acknowledgement. And I know sometimes we all say to you, congratulations and all the best and many more achievements to come. But it's much more than that to us. You can feel it in our voice. We don't have to say it. You can feel it in our voice and how we make our videos. We're not here for anything else but your benefit. But we want to say more than congratulations. We want to say more than happy for your success, but we're just too busy. We're never too busy to leave a message about your success, but we are too busy to write more than 3 or 4 lines. Okay. Because we have so many messages in our inbox. Prashant, sometimes we log off and need to take a break because of all the messages we get, but we make sure to respond to all of them. We never get complacent. We never take anyone for granted. And each one is a special and unique win for cybersecurity. So Prabh, Prashant, and I would like to just take this episode to thank everyone for the past year and talk to us a little bit about our own goals moving into 2024. And did you guys want to say something before we get started? I mean, that is the agenda. Very simple, nothing official. Yes, Mr. Mr. Mohan.
Thanks, Luke. Thanks, Luke.
Yep,
Mohan.
Yeah. Or sometimes, as people call me, Luck. Just call me Luck sometimes. Luck Ahmed. Luck Ahmed.
I just want to say one thing. We used to receive a lot of. I used to receive a lot of DM. I wish Prabh, you are busy. I know you are busy. So one thing I want to share my view on this word called busy. We are busy, definitely not because we are doing some other official works. We have 24 hours like you guys, and in these 24 hours, we build content. We have some commitment for our office activities. We have a commitment for our personal activities. So busy doesn't mean okay we don't have a time for others. Busy is all about we are on a one mission where the Prashant is involved in his initiatives. Luke is, I can see right now on the Luke display screen it's showing 3399 CISSP. And right now this recording we are this podcast we are recording, this video cast we are recording according to US time 7 a.m. in the morning, right Luke? Post Sunday.
Yes, it is 6:37 a.m. in the morning.
So
I got up at 5 a.m.
You can imagine the dedication we can bring for our for you guys for this channel. And I'm sure but after this particular video you get a very good clarity about what is our thoughts about you guys, and how we build such things to achieve your objectives and your goals and all that.
And but before we begin this episode, I also I'm sorry, Prashant, did you have anything to say? Sorry about that.
No, it's I kind of like agree with what both of you said. I do also get a lot of DMs about questions, counseling, certification, any other thing that they want an answer for. I do try to reply to their messages immediately, and it's just like I want to tell them that in case if I'm not responding immediately, trust me, I do want to add a personal touch to each and every responses. I do get sometimes a lot of that a few people did mention that it looks like an AI talking, because how can a person go ahead and have a reach like this that they do respond to so many messages? But just to let all of our listeners, watchers, everyone to know that we are just like humans, like you guys, and I do feel compelled to respond to each and every one messages. I might not be able to do it right away, so yes, just maybe just a sincere apologies for not getting back to them as quickly as possible, because I know what exactly it feels like when they want to have a response for any kind of a doubts, queries. Maybe they are in some kind of a dilemma. I do want to respond to their queries. It's just like I might not be able to do it right away. So, but yes, you will definitely get a response. That's for sure. So that's all I wanted.
And I schedule out like at least an hour and a half or 2 hours just to answer messages, notifications, and general inquiries that others may have. And just like Prashant and Prabh says, we're all busy. Like just because it's three of us or too busy doesn't mean we're more busy than yourself. We're all busy with life. We're just trying to make it through. We chose what we chose, and that's what we decided to do. But we try to answer all messages. And same with Prashant. If I don't get back to you right away, I promise you, the reason the three of us are, I'm going to have to say it, our success is, it's not because of all the content and everything. I think the three of us we do a lot of groundwork. We do a lot of stuff right in the trenches. We interact with people personally on a daily basis, very face-to-face, very directly. Because when I send messages to someone, they're like, oh my goodness, I can't believe you responded. I'm like, why wouldn't I respond? I mean, this is what I do. We respond to messages, answer everyone out. And I think part of that is because we answer to messages and talk to people at a personal level.
True.
All right. And before we begin this episode, I also just wanted to say that individual accolades aren't the only ones that all of us get. I want to specifically shout out Prabh for his nomination to the prestigious Cyber Educator of the Year Awards held in London, England every year.
But I'm
He
not
didn't get
selected.
to attend the award show himself, but Prashant and I would like to recreate the award show for him. So let me quickly get.
But I haven't received the award. I was just got shortlisted, and
You were nominated. Someone
Yeah.
else won it, but we're gonna have a new award show. So let me quickly get into my award show announcer voice. Okay, hold on.
Please give a warm welcome to your host, BBC cyber correspondent Joe Tidy.
Hello, everybody. Thank you very much for that, and welcome to the awards, the 9th Annual Cybersecurity Awards.
Welcome everyone to the Triumvirate Security Awards. In the category of Cyber Educator of the Year, the nominations are Andrea Cullen,
Who's
Ben
this?
Spring,
Fene Osakwa, Jed Wrigley, Kunal Segal,
Mahdi Aish, Manny Athwal, Marco Gali,
Pradhakran Nair, and Tanvir Singh.
Prabhakara Nair, and Tarnveer Singh. Prashant, can you please hand me the envelope containing the winner?
Oh my
Sure.
God!
Please.
Thank you.
Okay,
guys.
thank you. Got
so
it. Look,
much.
look. It's just, look. Cyber Educator of the
Oh my
Year
God.
award winner envelope right here. Prashant, your handwriting's very similar to my wife's handwriting. Just want to let you know that. Just let me see what's in this award. Hold on.
This guy doesn't get the
Very good
breakfast. I
picture.
think.
Very good. Sure. And the winner is Prabh Nair.
Thank you,
Prabh
thank you
Nair
so
is
much.
the winner, please.
Thank you, but I was trying to forget
That's
that
it,
moment. You
No.
recollect.
And look, here's the winner. And you're always gonna be our Educator of the Year, Prabh.
We all three.
And
we
here's
all
your
three.
here's your.
We
Go
work
ahead,
for
go
no
ahead.
cause. We work for no cause. We work for no cause.
That's true. But here is your special award that no security professional or network security environment should ever be without. You Prab, get a brand new Palo Alto firewall.
Oh, wow.
Brand new Palo Alto firewall. Here you go, man. I'm going to
Thank you.
virtually hand it to you, Prab. Go ahead. I'm going to virtually hand it to you. Take it off my hands. Go ahead. There you go. Oh, thank you. Big strong hands. All those bicep curls and deadlifts are coming in. Very helpful. Very good. Bro. Here you go.
This was really good.
Congratulations, Prab. Look,
Congratulations.
Thank you, Luke. Thank you
you've
so
changed
much.
so many lives for people, although with all sorts of backgrounds and social status. You have enabled others to live better lives, obtain new jobs, and just overall provide for their families. And that's the truth. That's absolutely
so
the
much.
truth. And you'll be remembered forever. Right, Prashant?
Thank you so much.
Yep. Always. You're gonna be our hero for working and giving us an inspiration to work more hard.
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you, Prab. Okay. All right, so I'll begin. It's nothing crazy for me. We're gonna keep the episode short. I just want to say that each post that we see that shows someone passed any of their difficult security exams, these success posts make me feel like we're just another step, another milestone, and another path that was once dark is now illuminated by a brand new security professional to the world. It gives me hope for the future. It gives me purpose in every page I type, every post I make, every comment that I leave, and every video that we create. Like every second I'm making content, I'm only thinking of you and how I can make you a better security professional. And this year has been a tough one for me to digest. And as I grow older and my kids grow older, I get a deeper meaning of life, a deeper sense. It's left me questioning how much attachment we should really have to the material world. I know sometimes I post stuff like, Lamborghinis, this is what I want. I want a big house. I want a fancy car. I want the Rolex, all that. And for this year, it's just, to me, it's just, if we wake up with a job, food, water, a home, and all our family members are healthy, and that is the bigger win than anything else, because millions, billions of people just don't have that very basic thing. I'm reminded of the stark realities of the students studying CIS under some of the most dire circumstances. And I only get to hear that because of those direct messages and notifications I receive, that they feel compelled to write to us and tell us their problems. Like we have the privilege of listening to their problems. They're allowing us into their lives. For some reason, they're allowing us into their lives, a small part of us into their lives. There was a gentleman I spoke to who left the civil war in Sudan But and in meantime, he continued to study his CISSP books. He continued to keep CISSP on his mind, even as literal explosions occurred outside his home. He sent me the photos. I'll share it. You should see a photo popping up right now as I speak. And he himself had become a refugee who fled to Egypt. You know, these are real stories. He sent me pictures of my book within all this. And I don't know, like, oftentimes we just hear the story of someone who is studying for the CISSP exam. They're comfortable in their surroundings without ever thinking if, like, you know, missiles are going to hit their home. So imagine the strength of our industry and how strong it will become if a person like that becomes a security professional joining the good side. And I also want to say that, but that person who studies comfortable in their nice, safe, warm home, that person isn't without their own personal problems either. Like, there's tons of stories. Maybe there's like a mom who has 2 kids, full-time job, high demanding security analyst job, looks at logs all day. She needs the CISSP to finally boost her career, to finally break a salary cap. She's working, you know, we hear stories about, this is what we say, we're all busy. She's working 10 hours. And this is a real story I've heard. She's working 10 hours. She comes home, she cooks dinner, gets the kids' school lunches ready. Their backpacks are packed, running through the bedtime routine. Then they finally take a quick break, eat, and go right into their certification studies. This person, too, is an essential part of our cybersecurity industry. They share the same grit and focus that is required to be a professional, to make it through all sorts of obstacles, to maintain that focus, and to finish the task at hand, that no matter what it takes or how many times it takes. Imagine if this kind of person becomes a security professional. Guys, doesn't it just shine a bright light on our future when sometimes all we're told to see is like, oh, it's going to be bad, everything's dark, it's a bleak outlook? When you hear stories like this, it just, you got to be encouraged, because when there's ransomware in your systems, which you're going to hear about a lot, and nobody knows what to do, everyone looks to these security professionals for their common professionalism. You see our names, but you won't see these security professionals in the news. You'll never see their face or know their names. You won't see them on any blogs. You won't see or hear about them anywhere. They're just everyday people, part of our society, solving complex problems every single day, making sure all our packets, even in this Zoom meeting, get from one part of the world to the other securely. So I want to personally thank all of you who thank the 3 of us. We do it to help anyone out there who needs it, because your work is exactly what is building our cybersecurity future. This is it. This is the work.
True.
As far as the future, for now, I just really want to get my CCSP course done by January 2024, February, because this thing has taken up like 8 months of my life. I'm just ready for it to be over. I feel like I'm studying for the CISSP exam again, like same type of feeling. And the second thing, I need to learn more about, I'll admit it, I'll need to learn more about AI. This is probably the tech sector's biggest buzzword of the year, and will play an even bigger part next year. There's a lot to talk about AI, and I've kind of kept my mouth shut on the topic because I just don't know enough about it yet. And like, knowing how ChatGPT works, that's not enough for me. I can't just go off of that. I got to go further with my research and read like entire books on it. You guys know I read a lot of books. My plan is to take a deep dive technically into its techniques, services, trends, starting from the very first type of AI, which was just called artificial intelligence, and then machine learning, then deep learning, and now generative AI. I'm going to study AI at a complex level because I'm confident AI is going to help our world in numerous ways, and nobody needs to panic. I want to assure everyone that artificial intelligence should actually be called it should be called assisted intelligence, a technology that will enhance our lives for the better by assisting in ways we haven't even thought of yet. And if time permits, I will most likely also be starting on the 2nd edition of How to Think Like a Manager, given like the new CISSP exam updates coming out in April 2024. By the time this video is published, I'm pretty sure 10,000 copies worldwide will be sold. And no matter what I'm up to, I hope that Prabh and Prashant and I will continue with these series of Triumvirate Talks security videos, bring your own unique viewpoints in the security industry. And yeah, I just look forward to all that. Thank you for everyone. And we will continue to do what we do well into 2024. Absolutely. How about you, Prabh?
Thanks, Luke. And it was a, great insight about the the thought process, the perspective about what is basically, up to the things which we are making on day-to-day activity. But before I would like to share my view, I want Prashant to share his viewpoint, because I personally observe his activity. So this year was solidify. He cleared the architect exam. He was in some internal projects, and things are getting on the next level. So before I share my viewpoint, I want Prashant to share his viewpoint.
Sure, sure. Always. I actually want to use this platform to have a deep gratitude towards the people who have mentioned our names. Uh, 7 years ago, when I passed my CISSP exam, I was in a very comfortable state. I mean, although everybody is busy, everybody has their job, everybody has their own deliverables, personal, professional commitment. But compared to what kind of stories that I have heard from people, and these are the perks and parcel that I get when I connect with people at a personal level. So you did mention stories of Liuk, about people going through very, very difficult life. If I compare myself from their stories, from the kind of situations that they go through, trust me, I would never ever complain about any kind of a situation that I'm going through, because I have seen people. So there were folks who connected with me, and they were asked to pass CSSP, otherwise they would be asked to leave the organization. This was the only uh, deciding factor, detrimental factor to have a job. And that person I know have a family, they have kids, and the person I told them that I'm going to do everything in my own competence to provide any support that you need to make sure that not only you pass your CISSP, but also to prove those people who gave these kind of deadlines that if you don't go ahead and clear the CISSP, probably you'll lose your job. I know people there going through really, really bad phases of life. Like I was talking to someone who was going through a divorce, and the only thing that was pushing that person through this is studying for CISSP so that at least they would have a better life for themselves and for the kids. So if I see these kind of a life, and I really want to bring these people out there, because they are actually true heroes of security who have not decided to give up. They have told life that not today, not today. We're gonna survive this. We're gonna go through this, and we do not want to. And because I always say this to everyone, that quitting is the easiest thing that you can do. You can do it any day you want. But the day you decide that now I'm going to survive one more day, I'm going to push myself one more day, they remind themselves that what was the factor that led them to decide for CISSP or any of the goals that they have in their life. That particular reason make them push really hard. So it's very important to have that kind of a motivation. And for those who have mentioned us, it's I have nothing but the deepest gratitude towards you. It's your success, your own accolade that you deserve every bit of appreciation for, right? And we
Absolutely.
we just provided you the content, we just provided you with a bit of a guidance, but it was you who was in the examination room. It was who sacrificed for 5 months, 6 months, or maybe I don't know what amount of time that you have taken. Your kids, your family needed you, but you decided to have a better choice for your life. And I cannot appreciate the hard work that you guys have done. So it's something. These stories are very important to come out, because I know there are people complaining about having a difficult times. I mean, I cannot even imagine that what would be my priority if the country goes on war and there is bombs that are getting explosion. Would I want to save myself and family, or would I want to dedicate myself for a certification? I
Oof.
cannot imagine. I
I
cannot
can't.
imagine the
I
kind of
can't.
the pressure, the kind of a mindset that I would have, right? There are people who are losing job. The kind of a world that is the the trajectory of the world that is going right now, people are losing job. The only motivation that they have is right now, if I would upskill myself, I might land up in a better place so that I can feed my family. I don't know what kind of a situation those people go through. I have nothing more than just like I'm too humble for this. I'm something just it's very, very fortunate life I have been given, and I'll continue to do every bit of hard work that I can provide to for those people, for the community, to make sure that even in case if even an iota of difference I make to your life, I will consider myself really fortunate, consider myself really lucky for this. And for the upcoming time that I have for 2024. So well, thank you, Prabh, for this recognition on the architecture certification. That was indeed a roller coaster ride. My job didn't demand it that. I've been an architect for last 7 years. My job never demanded for any kind of architecture specific certification, but that was something I always wanted to do it, just for sake of doing it. But it actually changed the way I look some of the architecture related use cases in my day-to-day job now. It has definitely helped. And that also landed me with an interaction with the CEO of IC2. And that's how I got into the course development for IC2 on ISSAP. So I delivered that project last month, and hopefully the content will be out, and people who are looking for this ISSAP content, I do hope the content that I've created, it is going to be helpful, useful for you. And even IC2 has removed that constraint of prerequisite that you have to be CISSP for taking these concentration exam. It's no longer there, so you should go for it. And I'm for the 2024, I was looking at the top 10 skills that one should have for 2024. And what Forbes mentions, the top 10 skills, cybersecurity is one of them, along with accolades like generative AI is there, cloud computing skills are there, soft skills like communication. A lot of people who land into the technical jobs, they might not need a communication skill for their day-to-day job, but I truly believe a soft skill like effective communication is very, very useful. Because unless you don't know how to convey a message properly that is very crystal clear, it's very difficult for us to sustain a job or a career in this industry like security. So I personally believe an effective communication is a very important skill set that we should have. And apart from that, like Luke is going to prepare for CCSP material, CCSP content. I'm going to upskill myself for a vendor-specific cloud environment like AWS and Azure, because I've been working into the cloud for almost 5 years now, and I want to see how exactly a vendor-specific environment, what kind of complexities that they offer, and how I can solve them. So that's what I'm looking forward for that.
Nice. I look forward to that too. I look forward to your work as well.
Thank you.
So we got the information from two industry experts. What is the thought about 2023 and what is their thoughts about 2024? One thing, Prashant, we missed here. You know what? The Luke book, Think Like a Manager. Again, IC2 has recognized as one of the top 5 resource.
Absolutely.
Congratulations.
Yeah, thank you very much. It's crazy. It's crazy. That's all I can really say. It's nuts.
So it's a big thing, it's a big town moment for. So I want to start this particular note on a very good quote. Actually, it is my own quote for your information. Upskill is very important for you because it uplifts your life.
Wow. That has a deep meaning. Yes.
Perfect.
And whenever you are depressed, whenever you are alone, whenever you're exhausted, read books that give you new insight.
True.
Perfect.
Yeah.
That is 100% true. 100%.
I agree.
100%. That's why I say, there's a Steve Jobs quote is there is, learn continually, because there is always be one more thing to learn. So no, it doesn't matter whether it's a 2023 or 2024. Set your goals. That's the most important part. If you ask me, I really feel great to see people tag me, people tag Prashant, people tag Luke, that we are playing important roles in someone's success. You know, those who are watching this video, I want to be very upfront with this statement: is we all three feel so great when we see your success. Please understand this: we are not a consultant, we are not a brand instructors, we are not certified instructors on any
No.
accreditations. Yeah,
No.
we are a chief helping officer, chief learning officer, chief career officer for your life. That is why we are busy.
Nice.
If you see, Prashant is sharing some content. If you see, Luke is making some YouTube channel content, I'm making some YouTube channel content. Our goal is not to get a short term success. We never make content with the purpose that we got recognition in the market. We create a content just to make sure it creating a value, and that is not a monetary value, because monetary value you can earn easily. The most important thing what we earn is basically the respect, the feeling, the success when our participant, when our viewer, students basically get from our content. So if you ask me, I'm really I really feel great to see the testimonies and all that, and it's our gratitudes and all that, which basically I always pray to the God, I always pray to Ganesha that okay, whatever is happening for some reasons. We are here for some reason, you are here for reason. So that is the only thing. But I want to say one thing: if any of our videos, if any of the blog is basically useful in your life, just give credits, because we don't want anything else. That's it. And if you find our content is useful, do share in your network. Both of you guys are not revealing the secret of the 2024, but I'm taking this opportunity to reveal the secret of our pyramid sessions. Is that we are coming up with a job oriented content, we are bringing skill based content, we are moving from certification based podcast to the life making podcast, where we're bringing a case studies, we're bringing interview questions, we're going to discuss about the myth and fact about the particular topic, which basically provide the next level of content to our viewers. And you can see that content from next year in our study notes theory channel. But that's
True.
what we are saying is, whatever is happening, whatever you are sharing the content, okay, whatever the things are happening, we are very happy to seeing your success team. So that is something that's why we are doing this video. Just my suggestion is from my side is that if you plan some activities for a 2024, create a 6 months plan and execute that particular act. That's the most important part. Just don't go by ad hoc. Don't go by the certification prep competitions and all that. You are happy with 2 certification, be happy, but make sure you should be perfect in that. That's the most important part. I would like to recommend. As I said, 2024 will be cloud security, AI is there, threat intel is coming, SOC is getting improved. Then we have a hybrid multi-cloud architecture security. If you talk about GRC, then AI in GRC, data governance. This is something is basically we're looking forward. And something is new is coming nowadays is data privacy. So, I want your suggestion in the comment box while this video, so that, we get the better perspective and we can able to build the better content for the 2024 in a podcast. But trust me, this is not the same podcast which happening everywhere where we're having a detailed discussion. We will having a casual discussions where we try to connect those dots. We try to speak in your language instead of having our own expert language. We make sure you understand the topic in a way that you should get it done. So that's the most important part of that podcast.
And sometimes we will literally speak your language. Like they'll speak Hindi, I'll speak Bengali. যখন এরকম ভাবে কথা বলি তোমার শেখাইতে চাই যেটা আমরা বলতেছি সব শেখাইতে চাই আমরা আমি বাংলা কথা বলবো তারা হিন্দি কথা বলবে খুব মজা হবে I also just want to add to Prab that
look that is why আমি তোমারে খুব ভালো ভাবছি. Don't worry.
Oh my goodness, বাংলা খুব ভালো Prab ভাই
আমি খুব ভালো. Yes,
খুব ভালো বাংলা কথা বলেন ঠিকই আমি এটা বলতে চাই
there is one Punjabi guy who sang Bangla song. Luke, Prashant knows about that Badshah.
Oh, okay. I remember that. Tigita wala. Ami bolte. Oh wait, let me switch it up. To add to what Prabh said about your goals, yes, set a goal. Don't break your promises anymore. Just keep your promise to achieve whatever goal you did, whether it's passing an exam, finishing a chapter, reading one paragraph. It ends. Make 2023 the day all of that excuses end. Stop overthinking. Mind over matter. Purpose over pleasure. Grace over grudges. Discipline over motivation. And we can't wait to see your transformation.
Absolutely.
We are
Those
waiting,
were
guys,
many golden,
and
many
do share
golden
your
words.
comments. Yeah, definitely do share your comments in this video so we get a more insight after this particular video.
Yeah. All right, guys. That's good.
Great.
We good?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Thank you so much.
And thank
Luke.
you. Thank you, brothers, for sticking. I mean, we've known each other. I've known Prabh since 2014. I've known Prashant since at least 2016, 2017, and we're still here in 2023. And you know, and just to let you guys know, we haven't even begun, right? We haven't even begun. So, looking forward to 2024 with both of you together.
Absolutely. Looking forward for another learning year, another adventurous and exhilarating year where we try and make a lot of people successful, try and accomplish other lives as well as ours. That is what the world need right now, is holding hand with each other and moving towards where we all try to make this world a better place to live.
I agree.
The best.
Agree.
That's the best. Let's definitely end it on that, guys. That's Prashant ended it perfectly. That's our ending for 2023.
That's great.
All right.
Thanks,
all right,
thanks,
brothers.
guys.
Thank you, guys.
We're looking forward for 2024 with a great session.
Goodbye.
Bye.
Let the recording run. Let the recording run. We'll